Hi folks, and welcome to this week's Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm. Dave Winder here at the top of the CFSB Center, where the Racers will be taking on Lipscomb on Thursday and Arkansas State on Saturday. But first, before we bring the coach in, just a quick look at what happened as the Racers on Sunday evening went into the FedEx Forum and beat the Memphis Tigers by the score of 76-72. What a ball game it was, as the Racers led at 34-29 at the half. Built a 12-point lead at the first part or midway of the second half, and then held on to hold off a furious Tiger rally at the end to post their 10th straight win. The Racers are 10-0. They are now ranked in the AP poll at number 24, and that'll take us to a three-game homestand, which we're looking forward to, as the Racers host Lipscomb on Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and then a good Arkansas State team coming in too on Saturday, and then next week the start of OVC play, as we bring in the head coach of the Murray State Racers, Steve Prohm. And Coach, man, what a ball game at Memphis on Sunday. Just a great team win, and it just keeps rolling on.
Yeah, great atmosphere down there. Memphis, quality, very, very good program, very talented players. Our guys really sold out to the game plan, and again, continue to be resilient, play with composure, and make tough, big plays throughout the game.
Well, this was the only game for the Racers this week, so what we're going to do is split this one up to first half and second half. So let's go ahead and roll the tape as the Racers went into the FedEx Forum. This is where the Grizzlies play in the NBA. A fantastic venue for this ball game, over 16,000 there, Coach. And your team got off to a great start right off the bat. Your team was ready to go here, weren't they?
Yeah, that's the thing. We've done a great job with the first 10 games of this season, is coming out and making a statement in those first 4 or 5 minutes of the game and letting people know that we're ready and prepared to play. And you do that by guarding, getting stops, and then running in transition.
Well, what we saw there at the beginning was Long and Cannon scoring early. Daniel had a couple of free throws in there too, as the Racers went up 11-2. Cannon got the steal and the slam. I mean, your team just looked like they were shot out of a cannon. Great energy to start this game.
Yeah, well, we talked to them. I didn't want to be passive against anything, free throw situations or press situations. I want to try to get it out quick and really run it up the sidelines. They did a good job. Juwan got an early basket. Dante got a three, and then you can see Isaiah right there scoring off of our defense.
Yeah. How about that smile on his face there?
Yeah, he's got personality. He's got a lot of personality with him.
He certainly does. And then Brandon Garrett came in and gave you a lift. He had a post up, got fouled, made a free throw. Murray State got in the bonus with 12 minutes to go in the half. He had a couple of free throws in there too.
That was big again. I'm not sure how many free throws we made off the top of my head, but again, I think we shot in the upper 20s and made over 20. And to do that on the road against a very good basketball team gives you a great chance to win.
Well, the one thing you wanted to stop was you felt like every time you turned it over, it was going to be something good for Memphis the other way. That was a good example of it right there. A turnover, and it's a layup the other way.
Yeah, you know, Will Barton has had an unbelievable game. What a tremendous player he is. But anytime you have poor shot selection or you turn it over, Memphis puts so much pressure on the basket. You've got to get back and make good decisions on the offensive end to limit your defensive liabilities.
Well, the Racers got 4 blocks from Ed Daniel, and then there's Latrez Machat hitting a three-pointer there to put the Racers up 20-16. This was with 9:52 to go in the first half. And then what a game for Ed Daniel. Hits a shot here, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 4 blocks. I mean, he was playing big.
I thought in our 2 biggest games, or really 2 out of the 3, the Dayton game is a big game for us, but Southern Miss and Memphis, I thought Ed really played well. And to get, you know, 3 or 4 blocks yesterday, I thought, but he challenged shots and he was active and he was flying around and finished plays and made free throws, and he's got so much ability, and got to continue to push him to try to get him to the next level.
Well, you know, the Racers, they did suffer some turnovers, but Coach, you turned them over 15 times. That was a good one there as Ed hustles down the floor. Now it's 27-16. Zay Jackson comes off the bench, get a steal. He finishes. It's 29-16, 7:30 to go before the half. You've got a 13-point lead.
Yeah, up 13 with 8 minutes to go. Isaiah got into some foul trouble. You know, I knew we wouldn't go in the half up 13, 15, 17. I was hoping it wouldn't be 5, but you know, we were able to get in. At least we were still up, and that was big. 2 possessions going into the half.
Well, and then, of course, Ivan Aska is working on his three-point game. He hit the 3 there with 30 seconds to go in the half. The Racers were up 34-29. Going into halftime, you had to feel good.
Up 5 on the road at Memphis, felt really good. Like I said, we were up 13 a couple minutes earlier. I knew it probably wouldn't stay there. They made a run. Ivan, you know, he can make late shots. Like, I don't mind him shooting a 3 or a 17-footer because he can make that. It's not something obviously we want him doing often. Want him around the basket, scoring around the basket and rebounding.
Okay, so the Racers were leading by 5 at the half. We're going to take our first break here from the CFSB Center on the Racer Report with Steve Prohm. Second half from Memphis coming up.
New Wave Advantage number 17, the area's fastest internet. This is Nicole. She wants to watch her favorite YouTube video. Not so fast, Nicole. Her slow DSL connection means downloading takes forever. Nicole's tired of waiting, so she's switching to New Wave. New Wave has the area's fastest internet, up to 10 times faster than DSL. Now Nicole can surf, download photos, and stream videos faster than ever before, without the wait. Thanks to New Wave. Blazing fast internet. Another New Wave Advantage. Call today.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
For more than 30 years, the NCAA Division I Football Championship Subdivision has helped athletes achieve their dreams. The dream of playing football and hearing the home crowd cheer time after time. The dream of competing for a national championship. The dream of an excellent education. The dream of becoming a leader. And the dream of playing the right way with sportsmanship. NCAA Division I Football. It's not a dream. Come see for yourself.
Explora un nuevo mundo.
여러 가지 경험들을 많이 체험하세요.
आइए और अपना जहां खुद बनाइए.
Itsalo chenu ukusanga.
عالم جدير بالاكتشافات.
Entdecke deine Welt.
Tvoj świat do odkrycia.
Dünyanızı keşfedin.
創造你的未來.
Ferestra Veruca Vilago.
Tất cả những điều tốt đẹp nhất đang chờ đón bạn.
Dunia Anda untuk dijelajahi.
探索你的世界.
Murray State University, your world to explore.
Hi folks, we're back here at the CFSB Center, the home court for the Racers, and Murray State's back at home on Thursday night against Lipscomb at 7 o'clock, and then Arkansas State coming in here Saturday also at 7. Make your plans to get here and watch this great basketball team that Steve Prohm has put together. The Racers are 10-0. We're going to roll the tape now and take a look at that exciting second half of the Racers' 76-72 win Sunday night over the Memphis Tigers. And Coach, you knew in the second half, Memphis was going to make a run at you, and they did. They scored the first 8 points of the second half and took their first lead of the ball game.
Yeah, that's what we talked about to the guys at halftime, that you knew you were going to get their best shot the first 5-6 minutes of the second half, and Memphis did it. They scored off the first possession. They made a couple threes. They got up 3, but we were able to withstand that first big run by them, get the game tied, get the game back to our pace, and then get back to where we were defending them in the half court. And then we made a couple shots and got the lead extended out.
Well, you know, Dante Poole was 6 out of 8 from three-point range. He banked one in. Cannon made another 3 there. That was his only 3 of the day. And you kind of stemmed the tide there a little bit. They took the lead for a little bit. You got the lead back up to 5. Ivan Aska made you a couple of plays during that time there that really solidified and stopped that run.
Yeah, really good play around the basket. It's one of his best post moves, I told him, of all season long. Zay Jackson, real nice post feed, jump hook, and then a real nice kiss off the glass, kind of Tim Duncan. They were kidding him last night on the bus that you just saw a minute ago.
And then we mentioned there too that the Racers, you did take advantage of several fast break opportunities, and it just seemed like whenever you got something going, Dante Poole there in that second half, man, he stepped up and hit some big shots.
He did. He stepped up. He made big threes that really extended the lead to 7 and then to 10. But you can see just all those hustle plays by our guys. I thought that was the difference of the game. And then our ability to play in transition. We want to play in transition. We want to run. We want to score off our defense and then attack, open threes and layups early in the shot clock. And then if not, we'll get into the half-court offense.
Well, that Poole three there was at 12:50 to go. The Racers were up by 4. And then there's one of the ASCO post-ups we were talking about. Murray State up 53-48 with 12:20 to go. And another big slam by Ivan as the Racers got it inside, and he knew what to do with it. Now here was an interesting play, Coach. ASCA comes up with the Racers get the steal there. He steps back, but I think he maybe should have stepped back just another inch. His foot was on the line.
Yeah, you know you're feeling good when you pull up from about 18 feet in transition. So he's a good player. So I'm not going to question what he does too much.
Yeah, and there's Dante's three to put the Racers up by 10, 60-50 with 10 minutes to go. At the 8:34 mark, there is another three by Dante Poole, 6 of 8, finishes the night with 20 points. The Racers are up by 12, and that they would also have another lead at 2:39 to go. Cannon had a three-point play in there. He was a little banged up, and some of the guys were cramping. But then with 2:39 to go, there was another steal, and then Poole got a run out, and the Racers were up 69-57 with 2:39 to go, a 12-point lead. Long hit a runner, Coach, with 1:56 to go to make an 11-point lead. And maybe tell us, what do you remember from the last couple of minutes? Every time I looked up, the clock was not moving. It would just seem like it was tough, those last couple of minutes, wasn't it?
The first 8 minutes of the game were tough. I looked at Coach Small. I said, man, we're at the second media time. I felt like I'd been out there an hour already. But you know, you want the game, you want the clock to move. You want to get ball reversals. You don't want to foul and lengthen the game when you're up in that position. But credit to our guys to hold Memphis to 62 points for 39 minutes on their home floor is a great defensive effort. There's no question about that. The last minute of the game got a little wild, but we were able to, you know, withstand that run.
You know, that's one thing you talked about in the post game. You know, we take a look at, you know, Memphis was really turning up the pressure. I mean, there were 16,000 people coming down on top of you, it felt like, but you guys found a way to survive and win the game by 4.
We did, and we'll learn from that today. We'll show tape of our press offense, and it was a couple of our mistakes. We just, you know, when the game speeds up, you know, I talk to our guys all the time, you got to slow down, and we sped up at a couple of situations, and then I was trying to get a timeout called and wasn't able to get anybody's attention to get a timeout called, and you know, there was 2 or 3 things where it could have gone either way, and they said it was out on Isaiah twice, and you know, just play after play, there was 4 or 5 big plays, but we were able to weather the storm and come out of there with a huge win for our program.
Well, it was big, and 2 big free throws by Isaiah Cannon with about 8 seconds to go, and then Zay Jackson made it a 4-point lead with 1.1 seconds to go. If there was any doubt, that sealed it right there, and the Racers came away with a 76-72 victory. And when it was, the Racers now 10-0. They are ranked, as we tape today, 24th in the Associated Press poll and 27th in the coaches poll. And we're going to take another break here with head coach Steve Prohm. When we come back, we're going to hear from some of the Racers and their comments after this big victory. And we'll come back here to the CFSB Center next on the Racer Report.
There's a new, unstoppable force in the universe of internet speed. Introducing Warp Wave, the next generation of high-speed internet, brought to you by the masters of internet service. New wave communications with speeds up to 50 megs. Warp Wave takes you faster than you ever thought possible. Be the most feared online gamer in the galaxy. Stream video with no deep space delay. Download at speeds light years ahead of the competition. Call today and surf at warp speed with the fastest internet, period.
Explora un nuevo mundo.
여러 가지 경험들을 많이 체험하세요.
आइए और अपना जहां खुद बनाइए.
Itsalo Chen Ukusanga.
عالم جدير بالاكتشافات.
Entdecke deine Welt.
Свой świat do odkrycia.
Dünyanızı keşfedin.
Changzhou lấy đích未来.
Ferestre Verunca Vilago.
Tất cả những điều tốt đẹp nhất đang chờ đón bạn.
Dunia Anda untuk dijelajahi.
探索你的世界。
Murray State University, your world to explore.
Picks it up. He's going to have to shoot from his knees, and he banked it in! He banked it in! On the far sideline, shoots at the buzzer. Good! It's good! And the Racers win! Jumper, good! 2.6.
This year, when you get asked where were you, make certain the answer is I was there. Murray State University season tickets on sale now.
Hey folks, don't forget to check out the homepage of Murray State Athletics, GoRacers.com. You can read all about the Racers and this great start that they're off to. You've got all the live stats when we're at home, when we're on the road. We'll have links to live stats. You can listen to the game at GoRacers.com, and we have, of course, the updated statistics too on the Murray State men's basketball team. We're back here in the CFSB Center as the Racers are coming off a 76-72 win Sunday night at Memphis. After the game, the Racers had moved to 10-0, and we talked to some of the players how they felt about it.
I mean, it's just a big win, a big team win for us and the program. You know, we prepared all week for this, and we knew coming in that it was going to be a tough run, but we weren't coming in here, you know, second guessing ourselves or anything. We were coming in here to win the game. And we knew that we were going to have to do that on the defensive end and execute with the noise and the big arena and the fans. So, I mean, we just executed well and played a good game. I mean, anytime your first shot that you take goes in, you know, it's always a big confidence booster. So, I mean, when that one went in for me, you know, I just kind of got in a groove early. So it kind of just felt good. And then my teammates were really good in finding me in transition and in half-court offense. So, I mean, it was a good thing.
You know, I just told the guys, you know, just calm down, keep our composure, you know, down by the stretch, you know, I made mistakes, you know, everybody made mistakes. We had a little bit of turnovers, but you know, we stood together and we kept our composure. And when we made free throws, we knocked them down. This means a lot to me and the team, you know, and the seniors. You know, Coach Prohm, you know, his first coaching job, and you know, we just talk about, you know, just one day at a time, and just come out, you know, execute, you know, have toughness. And just be as a family and be like brothers, and that's what we did today.
But you know, if we don't be ranked, you know, we still got to go to work. You know, that's not our main goal. You know, our main goal is to win our conference and get to the NCAA tournament again. And we keep doing that. Hopefully, we will be ranked. I don't see why not. So I believe we should be ranked now. But if we don't, we'll just keep working.
Well, good comments there from the Murray State seniors and Coach. One thing that players do when they come to Murray State, they learn how to talk to the media, and I think our guys handle themselves really well talking with the media. But, you know, one thing I've got to commend you and your staff on doing is through the whole start of this season, how do you turn off last game and move on to the next challenge? Because this team's doing that better than anybody in the country, not remembering what's already happened.
Yeah, well, you celebrate, you know, you celebrate that day and enjoy that day, but you know, every season is a long season. We're a third of the way. We're over a third of the way now through our regular season. So
not even half.
You know, our sights right now are solely on Lipscomb. Very good basketball team, and you got good kids that sell out to team. That's the great thing about Murray State. You've got guys in this program that are used to winning and know what it takes to win. And you look at guys like Dante and Jawan developing in new roles this year. And that's what makes this program and this team special.
Well, it's certainly a special start. The Racers sitting here at 10-0, and you know, we're sitting here today. You're now ranked. It's the first time Murray State's been ranked since 1998 before they went into the NCAA tournament. You know, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't really matter, but it's still at the same time. Does it make you feel good knowing that the team's getting recognized?
It's great to be recognized by your peers in the coaches' poll, by the media. You know, and that people recognize the work that your team is doing. But it's a credit to our players for them putting themselves in a position to be 10-0 by the summer work to the fall work to where they are now. But I talk to them every time. We want more, and everything you want to do, professionally, basketball-wise, personally, want more.
Okay, well, the Racers are certainly doing a great job. We're going to take a break here, come back and talk with Coach Prohm, take a look at the schedule ahead. The Racers at home here for a while. We'll do that next here on the Racer Report.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
There's a new, unstoppable force in the universe of internet speed. Introducing Warp Wave, the next generation of high-speed internet. Brought to you by the masters of internet service. New wave communications with speeds up to 50 megs. Warp Wave takes you faster than you've ever thought possible. Be the most feared online gamer in the galaxy. Stream video with no deep space delay. Download at speeds light years ahead of the competition. Call today and surf at warp speed with the fastest internet, period.
Murray State University's award-winning student-produced newspaper is online. TheNews.org is your hotspot for national news, coverage of events in the Western Kentucky region, and all things Murray State. Winner of the Kentucky Press Association First Place Best News Story and Second Place Best Special Section, TheNews.org features something for everyone, including breaking news updates, daily videos, live Racer basketball updates during the games, entertainment news, and blogs. The Murray State News arrives every Friday, and on TheNews.org you can stay up to date 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. TheNews.org, the official website of the Murray State News.
We're back here on the Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm at the CFSB Center, where the Racers will be on Thursday and Saturday and the next Wednesday. Coach, 3 games coming up here, Lipscomb and Arkansas State, 2 great non-conference games for the fans to come and see, and then, you know, ready or not, next week UT Martin comes in. It's the first OVC game, and nice to be at home, but these are good teams we've got coming in.
Great to be at home, but now your whole mindset has to change. You're at home, your focus has to even be more in tune. You know, it's hard to win on the road, but to come home and play the right way at home in front of your fans and friends, you have to do everything the right way. So Lipscomb, Coach Sanderson, they've been a great program, the Atlantic Sun, for a long time now. We've scrimmaged against them the last couple of years, so they're very familiar with our program, and they'll be very prepared. And then Coach Brady, I mean, at LSU, Final Four coach, I mean, his pedigree speaks enough. Arkansas State preseason to pick their side, win their side of the Sun Belt. We scrimmaged in Middle Tennessee early in the year. We know how good Middle is. They were picked second in that league on their side. So we've got 2 tough games, and we'll concentrate tomorrow and Wednesday on first just getting ready for Lipscomb.
We had a special guest on our bench Sunday at Memphis, the great Marcus Brown, who's from West Memphis, and it was great to see him, and great to see him at our game on Sunday.
It's great. It's great. The great thing about Murray State is the former players care. You know, Popeye Jones has been to practice this year. Marcus Brown has been to practice.
Howie Crittenden.
Howie Crittenden comes all the time. I mean, I can go down the line. That's what makes Murray a special place, and that's what I try to sell in recruiting, about the passion that the former players have for this program. And it was great, Marcus being 20 minutes down the road from there, and to be able to win that game and have one of our all-time greats there. It's a great feel, and you got a chance to speak to the guys afterwards a little bit as well.
Yeah, we've seen all kinds of former racers. Frank Allen's been around. We even saw Bo Walden while we were in Anchorage for the Great Alaska Shootout. So we're going to take our final break here on the Race Report with Steve Prohm. Come back and wrap it up here from the CFSB Center in just a moment.
New Wave Advantage number 17, the area's fastest internet. This is Nicole. She wants to watch her favorite YouTube video. Not so fast, Nicole. Her slow DSL connection means downloading takes forever. Nicole's tired of waiting, so she's switching to New Wave. New Wave has the area's fastest internet, up to 10 times faster than DSL. Now Nicole can surf, download photos, and stream videos faster than ever before, without the wait. Thanks to New Wave. Blazing fast internet. Another New Wave Advantage. Call today.
Like the thoroughbreds we are named for, racers are spirited and proud. We have the heart and will to succeed, to go farther, learn more, and embrace wisdom. We are champions who take our place in the Murray State tradition. We are racers.
For more than 30 years, the NCAA Division I Football Championship Subdivision has helped athletes achieve their dreams. The dream of playing football and hearing the home crowd cheer time after time. The dream of competing for a national championship. The dream of an excellent education. The dream of becoming a leader. And the dream of playing the right way with sportsmanship. NCAA Division I Football. It's not a dream. Come see for yourself.
We're back here at the CFSB Center to wrap it up with head coach Steve Prohm on this week's Racer Report. Murray State winning for the 10th time to start the season. That's the best start since the 1950-51 team under Harlan Hodges started 10-0, and the Racers just keep piling up the victories. Steve, of course, has the best start of any first-year head coach at Murray State history. He's the 15th, surpassing Tavester Anderson's 9-0 in 1998. So all these things we're talking about, Coach, and you're ranked 24th now in the AP poll, but you guys have been very good about having blinders on, and right now the only thing on your mind is a home game Thursday night against Lipscomb.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I watched tape on Memphis today, reviewed our game, wrote down the things we need to change and get better at. We'll watch the Memphis game today at 3:30 with our guys, and then we'll move on from that game, and everything from then on will be about beating Lipscomb on Thursday. Like I stated earlier in the last segment, very good basketball team. Mm-hmm. So our focus needs to be strictly on them and our guys, and our motto's just been day to day, and that's how we need to be. And today's weightlifting and tomorrow's practice.
Okay, Coach.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you for stopping by. Head Coach Steve Prohm, this is the Racer Report, and we'll see you next time. As we leave you today, the voice of the Racers, Neil Bradley, and then a little bit of the Murray State celebration in the locker room.
And it's picked out of there on the rebound by Mushat. Off to Zay Jackson. Jackson finds Poole. Wing three. Good! Dante Poole with his 4th three of the night. And it's 51-47. Long finds Poole deep on the wing right side. He puts up a 3. It's good! Dante Poole with his 5th three of the game. It's 60-50 Murray State.
Deserve it. Enjoy it. Make the right decisions when you get back to Murray. Proud of every one of you guys. That's a great win. That's a great win. It's a character win. It's a toughness win. It's a discipline win. I'm going to let Marcus, you guys, I don't know if he spoke to all of you guys before or not, but he's probably one, if not the best player to play here. He's from West Memphis, but he sat behind our bench. I'm going to let him talk to you guys for a second and break it down.
I'm not going to keep you long, fellas. That's hard body. Character, battle tested. Enjoy it. Know that you got big things ahead of you. Stay focused. Congratulations to all you coaching staff.